Oh my life, we're back. And I got Hoitze, and he's not disappearing down the road. And we've got Frey of the Frey Day videos. And we've got little Mr. Jubbers. And, oh, I'm so excited, I could cry. It's the official opening of the Hoitze and Jubbers house and garden. So we've got a few little special guests up there. And we thought that we'd start at the bottom of the driveway, walk you up to the garden, where I'll say a few more words. You know me, I can't stop talking, but I'm going to try. Hey Hoitze. And then we're going to let these two into their garden so that they can go and explore. See? And you're not to go and do a runner, okay? Hello to anybody who's here, whether we can see your name or not. We've got Tamara on camera.
Hello everybody and welcome. Hello Donna, hello Sharon, hello everybody who's watching live, and also to those of you that watch the replay.
Right, we're going to make Tamara walk backwards up the driveway now while we bring these two up. Frey's just trying to find the live stream on her phone.
No, I'm just putting it on behind the scenes.
Oh, because as you know, Frey does all the important links.
Hi Lorna, hi Kim. I can read out names whilst I'm not walking backwards. So, hi Karen.
I'm going to have to be brief up there because Hoitze doesn't have a huge amount of patience, as you can see. He's like, what is going on, Mum?
Hi Judith.
Right, are we good?
Yeah, that's posted.
Yep. Frey's done the important links. Right.
Hi Jamie.
We've got your housewarming party to go to. Now, a lot of you know Hoitze's very pottery. He's better going up a hill than down. If any of you can't hear at all, at any stage, then let us know and I'll talk a little bit louder. Hoitze's like, why are we going back up the driveway?
Sorry, you're not going to the orchard today.
Come on. He's very good at saying, I'm not quite sure why. I thought I was heading down to the orchard. Why are you taking me back up the drive? In your own time. Come on, darling. Come on. With your friends. You look very beautiful stood there, but we need to go to your housewarming party. Yeah? Come on. Let's go. I know, darling. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, not the ground.
Yes, they can't be late to their own party.
Well, Hoitze now says it's fashionable to be late now.
It's fashionable to be late now, right? He probably doesn't know about all the treats that he's got. Jubbers, you're up for treats, aren't you?
Also, because he's looking and he can see all the people up there, he's wondering what's going on.
Yes, Jubbers doesn't have to be told twice. So again, apologies if I can't read everybody's names out. I'm walking backwards. If you suddenly see sky, too much sky, you'll know what's happened.
Hi Kim, Aaron, Judith, Charlotte, Leslie, Kim.
Excellent.
We've got some other late arrivals.
Yeah, see other people.
Over on the side here while they come past.
Come on, Jubbers.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, just have a weird day.
So here we go. There we go, Hoitze.
Now, I think, Frank, we like to change things as we go along. We'll actually stand them up here.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
Hello.
look, we've got some special other guests here.
Lisa's running away, trying to get out of camera.
I'm coming to help.
That's fine.
Thank you. You little man.
So today really is a momentous day that has been a long time coming, and who would have ever thought, Hoitze is going to get impatient and I promise to be brief, who would have ever thought that we could have created something like this? a place that we really needed to create for those horses that needed a little bit of extra love and an extra care. Ones like Hoitze, who suffer with arthritis. And it's only... he's trying to cut it himself. And thanks to this wonderful community of people that we have around us, both here and online, and I would so love to have had all of you who've contributed here today, but we probably wouldn't have fit everyone in, because there were so many of you. Hoitze is getting patient now. But because of the wonderful power of the internet, we can share this today with so many of you all around the world who've, in your own way, in whatever way that you were able to, you've helped create this that we've got here. This fabulous building and garden that is going to offer such a safe haven to the horses and to visitors for years to come. So I'm a bit distracted because Hoitze's pooping around. But I'll talk a little bit more in a minute once we're in there and once we've got them in, but I would like to introduce you to our very, very special guest who's here today to officially cut the ribbon. And as I say, there's many of you that have helped, but this lady is one of our guardian angels.
Hello.
The wonderful
Hello.
Lindsay Furness, who many of you will know of Bessie's barn. So Bessie is cuddled away in the house.
Yes, because she'll bark ferociously at the horses, I'm ashamed to say.
Don't be ashamed to say, they don't care. Well, only Doubtson, who runs off and jumps gates when yeah. So I'm going to pass over to Lindsay to say a few words.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? You don't
Yeah.
have to.
No, I'll do it for you.
Oh, thank you. And for Hoitze and Jubbers.
And for Hoitze and Jubbers, yes.
And then I'm going to
Yeah.
pass you this lethal weapon
Okay.
so that you can cut this ribbon
Okay.
and we can let them in to explore their house and garden. There's a car coming. More late people to the party. So Hoitze, it
Hello,
wasn't just
Hoitze.
you. Are they coming up?
Yes,
Oh, Anne, of the Anne and Lisa dancing team.
There might be a bit of that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? You're all involved.
Can I just say again hello to everybody?
Yes, hello everybody, to those who've joined us live and those who are watching us back.
And whether we can see your name or not,
Yes.
we will say hello to you. But I think
Hi, Susan from Norfolk.
I am truly honoured to do this. It's a wonderful, wonderful project that I wasn't sure would come into full fruition, but it has. And it has due to the support of everybody, the Friesian family, the supporters, everybody that supports your campaigns, your videos. And I'm very honoured to do this on behalf of everybody. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Yes, I won't stab you.
just open it. It's a shop of test it before now. Oh, Diana Quilting Queen did. Of course she did. Of course she did.
Yes, on behalf of everybody, you've done a magnificent job in getting this come together, and it looks glorious, absolutely glorious. So with no more ado, middle?
I think right over the
Right
middle
here,
of,
okay.
yeah, and I will go in, sorry.
It is now open.
Yay! Woo!
And Lindsay, will you do the honour of opening the gate for us?
Yes, sure.
Do you want to grab Jubbers?
Yeah.
We good? Oh, doesn't that feel nice and spongy? quite hasty exit every now and then. Oh, lovely. Yeah. He'll probably poo here straight away. Right. So we're going to let them, he's of course immediately going to look at where the grass is, but I'm hoping in a minute they'll discover that Frey and I have given them lots of enrichment places. So with any luck they're going to discover they have a water trough over here. Hoitze. They've got some flower baskets. Oh, Jubbers! Camera's gone. Okay. Camera's gone. GoPro's gone. GoPro's. So we were filming on the GoPro as well.
Hoitze didn't like that.
No. So we'll maybe pick that up, Hoitze. You're not coming to... Look, come and look at some of your enrichment things. So we have... Hoitze. Right. We gave them flower pots. Look, there's one for each of you. But Hoitze in a new environment, he's always a little bit unsure. And it's like he does the stable stays a lot, and sometimes he's a little bit on edge to start with until he gets to know something. He's got it, excellent. So in here, in their little flower pots, they've got some cow parsley, which is this one, which grows all up the hedgerows at this time of year. And what he's munching on now are some cleaves, and they've got some dandelions as well. And once they've finished on that, and they've made a mess over here, they've got, over here, they've got their own little fruit basket. So they've got some bananas, which Hoitze loves, some apples, some oranges, some carrots, and they've got some goat willow and grey willow, as well as a bit more cow parsley that I didn't have another pot, so we just popped it in the drain, which I think is fine, it's not going to block it. They're busy munching on that. We should, where do we start? Where should we start? I think we should start at the gateway, okay? And talk a little bit about this space. And this space was very uneven for a long time. It had an all-weather surface in, but it got very wet and very grubby, and it wasn't very nice for them to be in. The gateway wasn't great, the walls were falling down, and we've had Neil, who, if you've seen the time-lapse video, he's rebuilt the walls. But most importantly, hiding up the top there, and I think we should actually ask him to come in, is Mr. Rawsthorne.
Oh God.
Michael, don't do a runner. Don't do. You can bring your drink. Have you got one for me? So look, here's the star. Can I just take it for a second? Because have we got, so here we've got Michael.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Oh, I should have put my glasses on. I can't read the comments. Look. Okay. So, Michael, how long ago did I ask you about doing this?
It was probably 2 years because it was before the friendship barn. Because that and this grew down together, didn't it?
They did in Storm Arwen.
And then we spent all that time and your money on the other one.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do this. And then suddenly with donations and people, we've been able to do this.
Absolutely. Let me just have a look. Sorry, Frey, can I pass you that? Right, can you, if we go over to the house, unfortunately, sorry, yeah? Or unless you want to film?
No, because I was
Yeah.
going to read for you, but no.
Oh, okay, well you could do, because you could read better than me. We're going to Go on, you take it, and then.
Michael's talking, can you speak up a bit? People cannot hear you.
Yeah, you need to shout like
Yeah.
I do, 'cause
Talk
otherwise
loud.
nobody on here. Oh, look, there's your best buddy. And as I said, you only built it for him, didn't you?
Yeah, especially for this little fella. It's going to be lovely seeing them both in here all the time, just wandering around, looking after each other.
Ruth Borman says, Michael, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you
Sharon
very
says, well done, Michael.
much. Well, it wasn't just me, was it?
Sweet P. Jack, Michael is very talented. Aww. Are you used to all these compliments, Michael?
I know I can do anything with these, but yeah, paperwork, forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am gifted, I know. I'm really lucky I can. Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, like putting the time-lapse video together. And I said to Michael, you know, how many people these days could actually, from start to finish, do the whole? I'm being choreographed by Tamara.
Yeah, because it's not just one thing. It's from foundations up, stonework, woodwork, everything.
I think the worst thing possibly for Michael was when I said, can you give us a rough quote for how much it's going to cost? Yeah.
That wasn't the crucial bit. The crucial bit was, so it's got to be finished for Christmas. Well, it's now nearly made.
I know.
I mean, that wasn't realistic, but don't forget you've added on and added on since then.
Yeah, and it is, again, and I can't say it enough, thanks to everybody, the whole community, that this has been able to be done to such a high standard. Because I've spent my entire life here at the farm having to make do, bodge jobs, and to now be in a position to, thanks to all of you, to be able to have the right people in to rebuild areas on the farm that are going to stand the test of time and benefit, like I say, horses like Hoitze, who's moved on to the second basket already. We should go and stand with him. And
The thing is, like you say, it's finding people that can do things to the standard you want.
Yeah.
And using old things, old stonework, whatever. Because not everybody can do that, you know.
no, and I think this is where it's lovely. I mean,
Well, how that's developed.
sorry, I've just seen Jubbers has got to the bananas.
But yeah, I mean, even little details like putting that seat in, which has just broken it up a little bit, you know.
Well, I don't know whether anyone picked on that. But Michael, you were
You know,
saying,
just little details like putting a seat out which broke it up. Having moss on a stone.
I love that. When I was pressure washing, I thought I can't
Yeah,
wash the
don't
moss
blast
off.
them out.
Yeah,
And when it rains, they'll come to life again, you know. And having those coin stones on the corner with those round corners, I mean,
yeah.
that's made it quite special, hasn't it?
It's really, really special. And if any of you have seen the time-lapse video, you'll have seen that Tom came and did the carving, but he carved these stones before they went in.
Yeah.
And
they were part of the old building, you know.
They were. So we've got Lindsay Furness, who's, as you saw, joining us here today, Jamie Richardson, Tara Cohn and Anne Ellis, who were our cornerstone donors, who kind of, well, everybody's so many people have contributed, but, you know, they were 4 of our major sponsors for this project. And then...
And don't
What do I
forget
move
the
on?
family it's for. Have a look at this.
Well, this was the last bit. Well, more importantly, other than our name on the bottom there, is the salt lick for Hoitze and Jubbers. And then the
But at least
beautiful...
you've got your name on there for future, because,
Yeah.
you know, in 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, maybe if your family aren't here, but I go the Alexander family, that
Yeah.
must have been amazing.
And how many years is this going to stand for, Michael?
Forever, you know. Why would it not?
Forever?
Well, the house is how old? 300, 400, 500 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Built of old rubble. This is built of much more, well, stone, but in a different way, so it can last just as long.
And I think that's the thing, you know, that there's so many different temporary structures and you know, we've got a field shelter for the boys and it's fabulous, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to stand
10,
the test
20,
of time.
30 years, it's gone.
Yeah,
you know.
that's it. Whereas something like this, investing the time and money into bricks and mortar, stone and mortar, is,
Like you say, it'll be here for hundreds of years, isn't it?
yeah. It won't look as pretty as it does today for very long because Hoitze and Jubbers, look, Hoitze's already making a big mess. Oh, Jubbers! Hoitze!
He's had.
Hoitze,
I got him
did you get some?
I didn't know they like bananas on the apples and carrots, but bananas.
Well, Jubbers is.
He's going to have to go on a diet for the next week now.
I know.
Whoa.
Have we got any questions for Michael? If anybody's got any questions, you see, tomorrow's not used to doing the lives.
One. Michael, what was the most challenging and most rewarding parts of the project for you from Jamie?
Have a guess. See this stuff here. Not challenging, but time consuming and monotonous. But I mean, look at it. Even after a monotonous day, I still look, and even me, I think, wow.
But your favourite
I love
wall is
stone.
the one on the back, isn't it? That's what you told me.
Well, yeah, that was nice monotonous. I don't know if this is beautiful, but I absolutely adore stone. I do honestly. But it is monotonous and really, really tiring on your brain. Not physically, but brain way. You get home at night.
Yeah, you see, you
Because you're
don't
looking
think
all
of
the
that.
time,
Yeah, I
fitting.
suppose.
Jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, does it work that you look for each bit of stone? Of course, you're looking at the shape of it.
Yeah,
And whether
you're
it's
not,
gonna
you're not
fit.
looking to fit that stone there. You're looking at the gap there, thinking now which stone's going to fit there.
Yeah. Hello, darling.
It's that
Are you going to
constant
say
thinking
thank
and
you to
looking.
Michael? Yeah?
Nancy Rudy says, how's the shipping coming along?
To ship them. It's coming along. I mean, in another week or so, it will start coming along, because at the moment it's just foundations. You've seen how monstrous it is.
It's
Not a simple task.
No.
It's not that you need to spend a lot of time, but it's the waiting for bits and pieces and, you know.
So, are we going to have a house by Christmas? No. It's fine. If you could see tomorrow's face behind the camera, it's...
If we can get plenty of labour, yeah. I think you'll find once those foundations are levelled up, it will go a lot quicker. You know, it will go a lot quicker.
Now,
But then it'll depend on your electricians and your plumbers and your blacksmiths.
oh yes. Right, okay, so on that subject, at the moment we don't have a door to the Hoitze and Jubbers house, and we would love to take you in there, but we have a little bit of a problem because Hoitze and Jubbers didn't want Wi-Fi in their house because they don't have much need for
They don't
mobile.
watch Netflix.
No, they don't need to watch Netflix, although Jubbers. So if we take you in the house, we're going to lose reception. So we're going to go in there. Tamara's going to stand at the door, and hopefully we don't lose you. Yeah, because I would like to show you in here. Obviously, we've got our 4 cornerstone donors. And then ideally, we were looking to engrave into the wood our crown and our star donors. And so what we've done at the moment, because we couldn't find somebody who could do pyrography. Have I got that right, Tamara?
you have.
Yeah. It's not to say that we won't have it done, but for now we've got everybody's names on here. So our crown donors, Diana Barrington, Diane Cox, our quilting queen who's here with us today, Diane Pell, Iris Weiscott, Karen Bound, Karen Vinton Hughes, Lisa Strong, Mary Mayland and Tanisha Sperling. I don't know whether you heard all of that because I'm at a distance.
Now you can hear you well.
Yeah, cool. And then on the back beam, and I don't know whether you can zoom in tomorrow, we've got all our star donors, and my eyesight's not good enough to be able to read them from here.
Do you want me to read them out to you?
Yeah, go on then.
Caliska, David Belcher, Donna Fairhurst, Joe Duxbury, June Allison, Kim Merriman, Linda Allen, Mona Clark, Nellie Rudy,
Nancy Rudy.
Nancy Rudy, Penny Brooks, Patricia Ellis, Pamela Jennings, and Sandra Meeson.
So that's just a few of the people who've contributed towards this, and I know that there's many more of you. In here at the moment we were going to put a bed down, but Frey and I decided that obviously Hoitze and Jubbers aren't going to need a bed at this time of year, because with it being summer they like to be out in the field a lot. So we've left it without a bed for now, but we have in here the beautiful matting that we've now got in all the stables, thanks to Quattro Flooring, and they've also put down all these beautiful dog bone pavers that are so well cushioned and enable Hoitze with his arthritis to be on a nice comfy soft surface where it's going to be far more comfortable for him to walk around. Now, we're very lucky, as I say, with so many people contributing to this, but Lindsay Furness, one of our guardian angels who's done the official opening, sponsored not just the pavers but also an extra luxury item in here for Hoitze and Jubbers, and I'm going to pop it on. So when we all get chilly later, or if Hoitze gets chilly, especially in the winter, he can stand under here and have the benefit of the infrared, which will be great for, again, his skin, his coat, his muscles, and keep them nice and snuggly and warm in the winter. What else have we got in here? Now, the other thing that, you know, if you've seen the reel and you know the whole story behind this building, we originally, I say we, Tamara, because Tamara does all the grant applications and all the major paperwork to do with the farm. We got turned down for a grant for this building, and the idea was to build something not just for the horses and a space where it was going to benefit the older generation of horses, but also a space where our visitors could come along, and whether it's being in here or whether just sitting out on one of these beautiful benches, you can sit here and enjoy the company of the horses and enjoy the peace and the beautiful views that Tamara can pan round to, and just being here and part of nature. We would have to make sure that Jubbers doesn't make one of the seats so disgusting. But, you know, aside from the house, the garden, Jubbers is going in now.
Testing it.
Jubbers has discovered there's another enrichment bowl in there. Oh, Hoitze! Look at the dribbly chops. Are you going to go in your house? Are you going to go in? If anyone does want to come in, you can come in because they're quite settled.
Has he been in there yet?
He has been in. Are you going to come in, Don? Look at the state
Go
of
on,
this.
let's see you go in.
That's all Jubbers has left you. Do you want to come in? Do you want to come in? Or not? Hoitze! Are you going to come in? He might not want to come in. He did come in here earlier because obviously we needed to make sure that he was familiar with it all. But, you know, given how pottery he is, excellent. Given how pottery he is, you know, to see him walking on these pavers. Hello. I would give you a kiss, but you're very disgusting. Oh, it's nice and peaceful when I stop talking, isn't it? Yeah. Diane's nodding and agreeing. She's so charming. Hello. Hello.
He's having a tough time. He's found the other one over in the corner.
Yeah. But you know, just on any day, to be able to just come and sit with these guys, it's so special. Oh my darling, are you going to dribble on me now?
It's beyond special.
It is. And you know, we've got these two benches that we've put in here. And you know, some people would say, why would you put things like that in an area where horses are going to be? And I think probably inspired a little bit by the stuff that Michael's put in the wall there. And also, again, if you saw on the time lapse, I think one of my favourite memories, the lasting memories of the work that Michael's done here will always be of you sitting on your chair, that when you were doing the Friendship Barn, and you sitting there having your cup of coffee with Hoitze and Jubbers,
Sniffing around.
and that would inspire me to think, this is what we need to create. We've created the Friendship Barn, where you can just come and sit in a beautiful barn that Michael rebuilt for us. Hoitze wants me to scratch his legs. Sorry, I'm his slave, so I need to go and do that. This will look quite wrong, but it'll make him very happy.
That sounds wrong as well.
Yeah. So the Friendship Barn. Well, we've got 3 spaces now. We've got stable stays. Jesus, that's nice. We've got stable stays where you can spend a night with one of the horses, and in fact Frey is going to be doing that very same thing tonight along with Anne. Then we've got Friendship Barn, which in all weathers you can go and sit with any one of the horses in a beautiful environment with music playing. There's a sofa there, again an infrared solarium, and you can just sit and enjoy their company. And now, I mean, that's a perfect shot over there. Diane sat there, just in the peace. I don't know what Jubbers is doing in
On
there.
a normal day, I sat there with the horses there, with the valley there, and it was peaceful.
It's
There
very,
was nothing like that.
yeah,
It's so
What have you
peaceful.
done?
yeah.
What have you done?
What did you do? He found the trees. Jubbers, you're nothing but trouble.
Having a great time.
So, talking of these benches, and you know, the whole idea of today was to celebrate this being finished. Sorry, I haven't even talked about the fencing that David did, and the groundwork and the garden. But if you've not seen the time lapse, please do take a look at it, because it does put into perspective the whole project, the amount of work that went into it by so many different people, because I can't possibly thank everybody on here, but you know, it's so special. I've lost my train of thought on where I was going with that now. Oh, that's right, the benches, and I'm going to sit on the bench.
And before you get to the narrows, there's a track down on the left-hand side.
So, we've got 2 benches in here. Come, Frey, come sit with me. Come sit with me. We've got these 2 benches, and we're planning to have a few more around the farm, because we want eventually more people to come along and just escape from the world out there, because there's some really not nice things going on in the world. And the idea is that you come to Greenbank Farm. Are you coming over to mine now, Hoitze? You're okay, Tamara.
Put her over.
And oh, you going in? Has he left you anything?
Look at that. Look at this.
So the idea is you can come in and just switch off from the outside world. And as Michael said, when there's not other things going on, it's so peaceful and it's so relaxing. And you know, these guys will keep you entertained. Or you just sit and you just enjoy the sound of them munching and trumping, as Hoitze just did. Perfect timing. And just watching them. And they love people, and the whole mission of this place is to eventually have it set up so that we can have more of you coming here to come and entertain the horses, because it's not about them entertaining visitors or them doing anything that they don't want to do. It's about them loving people, people loving their company, and just making the most of what we have around us. As usual, I've digressed from the point that I started with. Many of you will know Frey does so much work around here as well. You're so versatile. And one of the important things that Frey does is she keeps up to date with everything on the website. That's okay, Hoitze. Tamara. You see, my house, yeah, exactly. I can do it. Now Frey has got up on the website, and I'm sure she'll be on the board here and she'll share a link. There's the opportunity for these benches to be sponsored. If any of you would like your names on the Hoitze or Jubbers bench, then just like we have inside the house there, you can head to the website and you can sponsor one of these benches, and we're going to have more available for people to sponsor around the farm, for people to come along and just enjoy being here. And I'm going to stop talking now, and I think we need to get
Do you have a couple more questions for Michael?
Okay, do I need to take it and go over to Michael? Tamara's very happy to hand the camera back to me. Look, you can see the camera lady now. Hello, sorry for the wobbles. No, it was very still, I'm sure. Oh, there are a lot of comments. I'm holding it away from me so that I can see them. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Peggy. Lorna.
Mandy.
Mandy, have we got a question from Mandy?
No.
No?
Right, I found them again.
Okay.
Sorry, Michael, we have some more questions for you.
Jubbers he's got blueberries. He's got apples. He's got satsumas. Now, funnily enough, I'd never thought of feeding horses oranges or satsumas, but I saw it on a donkey reel.
You should have seen Hoitze a moment ago. He managed to take all of the inside out of that orange and just leave the peel.
Did he? Well done, Hoitze.
Yes.
Well done, darling. Hello. Do you want to give everyone kisses? Do you want to give it? Oh,
Slobber on the land.
I know. His mouth isn't actually that slobbery, is it? Oh, you see, Hoitze, you bring all the love hearts onto the screen. Are you going to take them from Jubbers now? Sorry, we had another question for Michael, didn't we?
Yes, where did he learn how to do the stonework?
Well, my dad did stonework all his life, but I remember building a stone wall on the seashore down at Humphrey Head with him, and I didn't have a clue how to do stonework at all.
Okay.
And I put the little bits in the middle for him. And then when me and Alice bought this old builder's yard in Cartmel, I just sort of picked it up and just went from there and just...
Do you still enjoy it?
I love it, but it's just really, really tiring on your head, you know. But yeah, I do love it, yeah. I still love it.
Is that...
But when you
Surely it's better than block work. Yeah.
But I don't mind stretches like that, but when you get on long, big stretches, like Neil, your other guy who does stonework,
Yeah.
he's just done a 100, 200 metre wall on the roadside.
Has he?
Now that would just... too much for me.
Really?
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah.
So so small amounts. I mean, it is nice. I mean, look at it. When you see it, it's just
Beautiful.
Very
I thought
beautiful.
At the end of the day, and I still think,
I'm going to give you.
but then when I see stonework that's done badly, I go like,
You don't like bad stonework.
But Michael is going to do wonderful stonework just like this on the shippen.
Yes.
tons and tons of it.
You can't wait, can you? Yeah, but you.
Telling me the other day how much you were looking forward to.
And I do need to get some GoPro cameras up on you, you know, because, you know, I think everybody on here would agree, or I hope you'd agree. It was so special to be able to see it from start to finish, but that does require putting cameras up every single day, clearing the memory stick.
Not much has happened there, even though there's been a lot of digging out. In another week or so, when it starts, then you can really
Yeah.
If they can see the benchmarks sitting on it.
Yes, we will go over to the bench.
No, I mean, I think they need to see.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. So, Hoitze, you're going to knock the camera over again. I tell you what we'll do, actually, before we go over to the bench, is we'll let these guys through, because this I haven't spoken about yet. If anyone does want to come in, they can do. And Frey and I haven't even got a drink, you know.
Oh my God.
What's that about? What's that about, Hoitze? Hoitze, have you discovered your water? Look, you've got your water over here, sweetheart. Hoitze. So we've got a little water thing here, and just to save water, it's not finished yet, but Michael is going to put a downpipe on here so that he can have natural rainwater. But what we're going to do, we're going to let them into this little area here. We'll pop the camera back up, the other camera. Jubbers, are you coming? Jubbers usually gives his buddy a shout if he disappears. So David, who's done all this beautiful fencing for us, he's also put a little bit of temporary fencing along here. What? Oh, muzzle, yes. Jubbers, yes. So Jubbers, because he suffers with laminitis, he does have to have his muzzle on now. Sorry if I'm missing some of the comments. But Tony, who did a lot of the groundwork here and levelled all of this area because it was so uneven, he also put in this pathway for us because this was very rocky and very uneven. And you could see, because Hoitze finds it very difficult going downhill, he found it quite uncomfortable to go along this track. So Tony has put a nice trackway in here, and then we've got another beautiful wooden gate that we can let them in to their top field.
Peggy wants to know, is the stone from all around the farm?
Yes, the stone, all of the stone is from the farm. We're blessed with having lots of stone. So this takes you up into one of the top fields that they're going to have free access to for now. And obviously, once the grass has all grown over here, we'll take this bit of temporary fencing down and they'll be able to have access to their full lawn. Now, we've actually planted in here lots of wild flowers and herbs that are suitable for horses. So they're going to have a real variety of things to munch on. Are you going to go up to your top paddock? Oh, Sharon, Frey, you're the best. Mandy, we're looking forward to your visit in June as well. Sorry, I'm only picking up on a couple of comments. Jamie, I will take you over to Neil's seat in a minute. I think although they can go through here, I think I'm going to be mean to them for now.
And if I can catch him. There you go, Diane. If you bring him back down. Thank you. Well caught. No, we're going to actually keep you in here for now because there's plenty of grass for you to munch on just while we finish your housewarming party. But I will tell you more about what our longer term plans are. Oh, wonderful. Is that for me or is that yours?
Go on, you
No, go on, it's fine. No, on.
Have
It's
a
fine.
swig.
Honestly, Mum, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's Mum. I'm amazed that you've got wine, not whiskey, Mum. You've got wine. That goes round to the back of your cottage. It does. Okay. That's fine. It'll be a nice little walk for you. But you see, this is the thing about having little tracks around the farm, and I'm going to talk about that more at a later date. It's probably not for today, but you know, having tracks where people can walk around the farm and the horses can, I think, would be a wonderful addition to have. But anyway, more about that another time. So while they're munching on the grass there, and Jubbers, you'd be amazed at what he can get through that little muzzle.
He's chewed an extra hole.
He has chewed it. I think we're going to have to look. But I have to say, this has saved his little life because he suffers with laminitis so badly. And for several summers, we had to keep him off the paddocks. Yet since he's had the muzzle, we can still let him go out with Hoitze. He can go out in the big fields. He's limited to what he can get through there. And so far, touch wood, I'm going to touch a little bit of wood. Let's touch some wood. It saved him from getting laminitis. So as horrible as it seems, it's being cruel to be kind. And you know, it's got plenty of movement in it. It doesn't rub him because some of these muzzles do rub. And he's mastered the art of getting enough food through there. Hello, John. Hello to everybody else. Oh, sorry, I haven't really looked at many comments. Hi, Lance. Hi, Sharon. Mum, Sharon and Peg, say hello.
Oh, hello.
Right, so what are we doing? We're going down to Neil's bench, aren't we? We'll come back to the boys in a minute, or they might come down. But they're enjoying the tasty fresh grass up there for now. They're not going to eat your tree, Mum, I'm sure. Right, let's prop that camera back up. I think it's probably not doing a very good job filming now. And then let's go over to some of our guests over here. Oh, look. We've got the late arrival. Are you? It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. So we've got Anne, who many of you will remember from those crazy dances, and if you saw it, she was desperately trying to get Sam to dance on camera the other day. I know, he was a real spoil sport, wasn't he?
At least he was in it. He didn't refuse to be in it.
He didn't get much choice.
No, and he wasn't walking away from it.
Yeah. Do you? And look, we got Bailey. Oh, what earrings have you got in now? Because you had. Oh, I like them. Yeah, no, they're nice. And then we've got Diane. Are you on the neat vodka? Neat tonic. Oh. Yes, the truth.
Look at your own.
No, Bailey, you're 13. You don't get to have vodka, darling. No. Who else we got?
Right. Okay. Oh, you're doing something very special tonight, aren't you?
Oh, I am. I'm really pleased. So I am doing a stable stay. I've always looked at stable stays. I thought I'd love to do a stable stay. But I've never done one. So I've got my jammies.
Yeah.
I've got slippers. I've got a big cardy thing.
Yeah.
I've got a torch for manoeuvring.
Okay.
I've got some clothes for tomorrow, shower stuff, hot water bottle. 2 hot water bottles.
No, there's heated blankets on the beds.
Oh, both of them?
Why would you want a hot water bottle? If not, there's going to be an Uber next door to you who you can go and snuggle with to keep warm. But actually, I'm not in the slightest bit interested in what you've got for you. I'm only interested in what you've bought for Uber, because you're coming along to spend the night with him. You're there to be his slave, be his personal masseur. Yeah. So what have you bought for him?
Well, I brought him love, affection, and I'm going to hold his hoof when he's scared at night.
Oh.
And I'm going to give him a little snuggle on his nose.
Oh, you like that? Oh, I think you are. You're so mean.
And I'll go and steal some carrots from the carrot store.
Good luck, because there's none left. Because it's apples. You meant apples.
I brought you a bag of apples and carrots
They've eaten them all.
in the car.
Oh, in the car. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And if you like Jubbers, you'll be able to find boxes of treats in all sorts of places where,
Well, that's it.
they're hidden.
I'm the treat fairy tonight.
Oh,
I'm the treat fairy, the
excellent.
holy hoofy fairy. The discipline fairy.
Phrase the disciplinarian.
What I'm wondering though is which one's on the top and which one's
Oh, yeah. Go on then. Who's going on the top bunk? I think Frey is going to be sleeping in with Uber. It'll be interesting to see. So Uber's never done stable stays before, and it's going to be interesting to see whether he lies down and whether he lets you go and lie down with him. Oh, hold on. Donna says, Anne, you will have a great time, but maybe take some earplugs if you want to sleep. You don't do stable stays to sleep.
No.
No.
Thank you.
But
Thank you for the advice.
but there are earplugs in there. We provide everything, you see.
I'm not expecting much sleep really. I've locked up tomorrow morning.
Have you? Okay. Well, Frey might need you to help with mucking out in the morning as well, so,
It's going downhill, right?
Oh, no pink wellies. That's shocking. Okay. Yes, that's very important. Very important. Right. Who else do we have over here? I'm going to move on. We can come back to you if you're going to dance. Get a few more of these into her, and we. Oh, I think that's rosé wine in a.
Doesn't blink.
What was that?
He fibs and doesn't blink. Looks straight at you.
Oh dear. Laurie, happy day, well deserved. Uber, Anne and Frey will love their pyjama party tonight. And it'll be an experience of a lifetime, says Nancy. Yeah.
We'll record it so that everybody can share it with us.
Yeah. Oh, and obviously, it's less than a week now.
Yes.
Did you forget?
No.
Did you not?
No, on the 2nd, we're going 8 o'clock. Next Friday morning, we're going up Cat Ells. And we're going to, it's a sponsored local panel to see the Friesian experience. And we want to find some benches similar to these wonderful ones in but
Do you want to illustrate? Come on, I'm coming.
so these benches, you see, you can sit on them like this.
They're beautiful. Oh, you could do, yeah. You can put your feet up. Not a problem.
Also, use it as a little workout station.
Oh my goodness, no.
I love it. right, this multi-purpose piece of equipment for Tracy.
Not for me,
No,
for the horses and for our visitors. Yeah.
And we want some round ones with 4 seats. And Diane has found some great examples. They're £700 each.
My
so
goodness.
We'd like to buy 2.
But I believe that your target was originally, was it £500? And you're already at...
1,300.
Are you?
Go for 2,000, then we can get 2 beautiful benches.
Wow, that's
I
amazing.
know, we'd love it if you could get 2 because these are really good, substantial benches. And you'll be able to do everything on them. You might even be able to sleep on them.
Oh.
Do exercise.
Just in the sunshine, just sat next to the horses in the turnout and just, yeah.
The horses can come and visit.
Yep.
While you're sat there, you can turn around.
Well, I always thought about this lawn area out here, even when the horses are out there, just to have picnic benches scattered around. Yeah. Well, best of luck for next week, and I hope your sleepless night tonight won't affect your walk-up cat bells or your conquer cat bells.
Yes, we'll put the link on again tonight so that
Freya's probably already done it. Oh, look, we've got Elisa. We've got Lisa of Lisa's Laundry. No. Where's the other half, Vince? Oh, he's over there. You've lost him. Okay. Oh, he's got a beer in his hand, so that's okay. Yeah. So, Lisa and Vince, many of you know, have done so much around here. You're part of the furniture now, aren't you? Definitely now, yeah. But on the time-lapse video, if you saw it, it was Vince who started the first bit of digging through here. Do you think he'll thank me if I go and put a camera in his face? Oh, really? Let's give it... Yeah? Okay, we'll give it a go. Let me see if I can see any more. Anne is crazy, I agree. Anne and Frey, best wishes on upcoming fundraising walk. We've already contributed. Well, thank you very much, Linda. And then we've got Hazel, blue lady over here. Sorry, I'm just, Yeah, you see, that's the problem. Sorry, I feel bad. I'll go back to the horses in a minute. And then we've got George. I saw Sandy around somewhere. I don't know where Sandy's gone. So, George, Sandy's trophy husband, aren't you? Yeah, is that, yeah. So, George, many of you will know from posting all those wonderful pictures. Good evening, by the way.
Good evening.
Yeah. All the wonderful pictures up on Facebook and Instagram on a daily basis to give you all your Friesian smile.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So I've got a few more lined up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to check them with Tracy first, just to make sure I've got the names right. They haven't always, but
Yeah, but some
getting better.
you are, but sometimes I have to check them with Frey as well.
There's a chain of authority.
There is. Yeah.
I go to Tracy and she checks the Frey.
In fact, one of the ones that you sent me this morning of an eye, that there was a question of whether it's Anya. Frey knew that you'd already posted that before, and apparently she wouldn't stop this morning until she found it. It went on in November. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm repeating myself.
Yeah, but nobody. Yeah, but
They
no.
will now.
They will now. Yeah, but that's on the other thing. That's not on YouTube. In fact,
Different comment this time.
Yeah, but in fact, I think, we should be posting those pictures daily on YouTube as well. Yeah. You see, we'll have to get George, we'll have to get you on the case for that now as well. Yeah.
Taskmaster, Tracy.
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm very grateful. We're all very grateful for you doing that.
It's great fun to do. It's a nice way to start the day every day, is looking at your horse.
It is.
To say.
It is lovely.
Never short of things to say. That's the thing. they're so inspiring. It's so, some of them are just so funny.
Yeah.
Hoitze and
Oh, I
Jubbers.
know.
mean, I think there's the picture I may have posted before. There were a lot of similar ones to them. They're all so funny. They're such an odd couple, aren't they? So
Oh, they are. Yeah, completely. And those wonderful pictures that Sandy got of the two of them in the arena.
that was amazing.
Just-
That open day, they were just absolute stars.
Yeah, they really were. And you know, we're not doing open days this year, but we've got sort of open house days or friendship days where, you know, if anybody's not got their ticket and they're able to come along, then I think we've got a few tickets left.
Better days out.
Yeah. And you'll be there, won't you? Will you? Yeah.
Yeah. In the diary. Days booked off work, so yeah.
Excellent. And then
Those are weekends, aren't they?
they are weekends for the beach walking. Beach walking, we've actually not even told anybody about our beach walking yet. So, well, no, it's fine to mention it. We just haven't got round to telling everybody the dates. Right, let me see if I can see some comments. Oh, look, there's Sandy up there. I knew I'd seen her. She's got a glass in hand. We were just talking about all your wonderful pictures. Sorry, I've got you with your mouth full. Peggy says, thank you, George. And there's probably... Yes, Peggy, you are. Yeah. Hello, Inika. Hello, Nemo. Who else have we got? That I've not collared yet? LS, Michael's long-suffering wife. Hello, LS.
Especially the suffering.
Is that because you have to listen to him coming home from being here all day and saying, those blooming two, Tamara said this and Tracy said that, and they've asked me to do this?
He loves going to work. No, he's then, oh, it's a lovely day. I could have been on my motorbike. The work motorbike comes off quite frequently.
Does it?
He was telling me about
When it's nice weather and he's here and the boys have gone out on the motorbike and they've put it on the Facebook page, we're having a nice lunch, breakfast or whatever, he said, I missed out there and this and that. So he'll blame you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh.
He's all right. He's spoiled rotten, aren't you? You're spoiled rotten, aren't you? All these women around here as well.
I spoil myself.
Oh yeah, I know that.
No, you
No.
don't. They just get the whip out.
Sorry.
Really?
Tracy's a bit nicer, but I'm not. I say to Michael when I know he's going away on his bike, I say, don't you hurt yourself. Do
Not because she cares about him hurting himself. Look at Tamara's face.
I said, don't you hurt yourself, I've got a garden to finish.
Michael, you have lots to do. Lots of people rely on you.
But I have this thing when Tamara says, so Michael, I go, no, because I know it's another job coming along.
You
I
only
do it to wind you up.
Ask nicely, but you know.
Oh no, that's the wrong way
It
with
is.
builders. What you on about? You never be nice to builders, you know.
Oh, you see? Oh no. Oh no, but Ellis, like the times that I've offered Michael a coffee and he always turns it down. Now it's either because my coffee is rubbish. You say it's because you come with coffee every day and you get in trouble. You get into trouble if you don't drink your coffee.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Michael is probably as fussy as we are on coffee, so it's got to be nice coffee. But you do have sugar, which is very bad for you, Michael.
Yeah, but he needs it.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I think he needs it.
Somebody did say earlier that
Would you
the
like
very
to
well.
enlighten you about Michael's eating habit?
Go on then. We'd all like to know.
You know, no cream.
Yes.
Yeah, well, the boy lives off it, you know. Have you ever heard of
shows.
cream on your
Born and bred on a farm.
Yeah, no, but
on ice cream?
yeah, but that's why he looks so healthy. proper, it's good fat.
He'll have the cornflakes, but because there's no proper milk anymore with the big top of cream on the top,
Forget
so
your
he'll put
skim,
the
forget
thing
your
on
sauce.
and then he'll put the cream on. He gets the cream out and puts it on your cornflakes with the milk.
Well, the cream's good, but the cornflakes isn't.
It's just...
When we were kids,
If
we
you
had
open
a
him up,
jersey.
I mean, how he cannot be obese and how he cannot be...
No, because
Try that. I might get a figure like yours.
yeah, but I have butter and cream in my coffee.
Cream on top.
Butter.
In your coffee.
Yeah, butter, cream, and collagen. No, it's not. Right, I'm going to make you one of our coffees on Monday. No, it's not disgusting. It's disgusting. No, you like it, don't you, Sandy?
Right.
Yeah.
Tracy, there's weird and then there's weird and then there's you, isn't there?
Right, don't knock it till you've tried it.
I don't like coffee.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I put MCT oil in it as well.
When we were kids, all right, we had a jersey called Sunshine, which we used to hand milk. It would just stand there. And we had something like 2.5 gallons of milk morning and night.
Yeah.
To get rid of 4 kids and mum and dad. And we used to have it on our cornflakes. You could
Yeah.
turn the bottles upside down and it would not run out.
Wow. Yeah, but because it wasn't,
Cream on top. It was
probably because it wasn't pasteurised, it was healthy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All the goodness.
Yeah. No, I agree with the cream.
Never seen so much cream.
I worked on a local
I
farm
go
up
to
here,
the shop, it's
silage, and I used to have
embarrassing.
4 of them. Every time a tray load of silage
Cream
came,
and I can't...
I'd go to the pool.
I think you need to get a Jersey cow again to go in your garden. Vincent, we haven't had you on camera yet.
You don't put cream in your coffee then.
Come on, Vince. Don't call me Trace. That's the easiest way to insult me. Vince, did you thoroughly enjoy digging through all that solid rock? Now, if
Thoroughly enjoyed it, yes. Yes, it took me weeks just to dig a little channel
it did, didn't it?
through rock.
Had you ever dug through rock before like that?
No, not where I come from. Don't get rock. Stick a rock, but not a sheer rock.
Yeah.
That was hard going. But we got there in the end, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
All good.
It is all good. And then you did a lot of the work down in the boys' turnout. That's down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it all levelled and that for the shed to go on.
Yeah, because it was really uneven. Oh, Diane didn't notice you were leaning on it. You could have fallen right on you.
Good job it's rubber matting.
So, Vince, you were really good at coming in on that because at the time we had lots of different people working on the area and you came in.
Unlevel wasn't the shelter to go on, so.
It was very
I was
unlevel.
down there on my hands and knees.
Literally.
On my hands and knees, getting all level for you.
Yeah,
But it all worked out good in the end.
it did. And it's fabulous and it's really served them well over the winter. Yeah.
Have you had the spirit led on
Yeah, Vince.
Even the guy said, God, I've never had such a level base to put things on.
Yeah, but this is the thing, it goes back to having the right people for doing the right jobs. And, your attention to detail is brilliant.
Fussy, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be fussy,
And tell me to bodge things.
Oh, I know. You were horrified when I said about bodging the barn door.
Doors, yeah.
Yeah, it just needed to be a quick fix.
But it's fun, isn't it? Quick fix.
Yeah.
Works.
But the problem, the thing is, wherever you look round the farm, there's something to be done, and it would cost millions and millions to do everything properly round here.
Get things working.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah. And what are you working on at the moment? I think we've got you on about 10 different jobs.
At the moment, yeah, I'm currently working in prison down the
You can't say that.
it's the laundry room, sorry. But that's what I'm subject to at the moment.
Yeah, but you get a break. You got a break on Friday.
Yeah, I'm allowed out on day released Friday. Get back in there on Monday.
Time off for good behaviour.
Yeah.
No, we're lime plastering that at the moment, so
Because you went off and did a lime plastering course, didn't you?
I certainly did, yeah, but I can't remember a lot of it, but we're just still winging it at the moment.
Don't tell Tamara that. She didn't hear, luckily.
Is that day released?
No, the day release was coming into the Hoitze and Jubbers house, wasn't it? Getting everybody's names up on the beams, putting the towel rail in the little area around the side. Someone's determined that you're going to fall on the floor. Have a few more of those beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I haven't shown you into the little room round the side. I should probably take everybody over there. You've been in there. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about it to everybody on the screen. Sorry.
I've not seen either.
Yeah, go in. I can't take unfortunately, I can't take the phone in there because Hoitze and Jubbers didn't want Wi-Fi in there. So yeah, because they're not keen on Netflix or no. I'm going to pan round to Sandy over here now that you've not got your mouth full. So Sandy, I'm sure I saw you here with Maisie earlier. Yeah. Yeah.
Jim and Nell's little girls. She's going to be 1 year old at the end of May.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she's doing brilliantly. I'm doing brilliantly because of lost loads and loads of weight.
You look really well. I haven't seen you for quite a few weeks, but yes, you're looking radiant. Yeah.
Well, it's all down to the little puppy. Although she's a long-legged little lady now. She's like not really a little puppy anymore.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's so lovely to see you looking well. And for anybody who's joining us today who doesn't know who Sandy is responsible for all those absolutely stunning pictures of all the horses here over the years. And you've helped create so many memories for so many visitors who've come along. Plus for us to be able to see all the boys and girls through their lifetime.
And for me too, because I look back on, when it first started and I wasn't that great a photographer and I went off and did some training and you were doing your website and I was helping you design that and getting that all set up, the original one.
Yeah.
Today it's much better.
Yeah, but it's like everything.
The web in those days. There was no Instagram, there was
No.
not a lot going on in social. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I've been enjoying every single moment. The good, the bad, the tragic, the joyous.
And you photographed so much of it. Yeah. And you're going to be, yes, of course you can. Yeah, just the gate opens that side, Mum. Yeah, that's it. And then you're going to be hopefully coming along for our friendship days and maybe getting some more portrait pictures of the horses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done some setups.
It is, but they're all getting their summer coats slowly. Sorry, I'm just going to have a look at some messages, see if there's any questions, if anyone's got any questions for Sandy. I'm really sorry if I'm missing them. Let me have a look.
I was going to say, don't you have
Sorry, I think I've missed so many things, hopefully if Frey's around, she'll have picked up on any questions, but if you've got any now.
And it's so great to see Hoitze looking so well, and little JB is best mate, and having this amazing facility, you're just going from strength to strength, looking after them all. So.
What did you think when you walked on this surface?
It's springy, it's lovely.
It is, isn't it?
It's just, yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely and cushioned, and compared to walking on, this rocky ground the whole time.
Yeah.
When Hoitze first came in here, I so wish you'd been here because he came in and he just trotted through. Yeah, so comfy on it. Yeah. Right, let me take you round and we'll say goodbye to Sandy for now. I don't know where Lindsay is. I've lost Lindsay. Look, we've got a Kaz. Kaz, who's been one of our... There's
Kaz, I'm going to have to give Kaz a hug. Oh, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kaz has been one of our longest standing volunteers. You've followed since before the pandemic, haven't you? And you've just come back. Did you come back a couple of days ago? Oh, I'm so glad you have. Isn't it wonderful? So it's lovely to have you back.
I love Australia. I love the people. It's absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
And this is my place at all.
I know, I think we should start having morning coffee times in here. I think we should join Hoitze and Jubbers in here. Yeah. Oh, it's lovely. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so where have those two gone? They've disappeared off up there. And I'm just going to go and show you. Look at the mess that Jubbers has left. Now I'm just going to show you, if I can, without losing the connection, into the little room at the side, which many of you have asked about. Now in there are the controls for the solarium, but we also have a sink in there and a shower. Because, there we go, because the original plan was to have this as a space that people could come and camp in when the horses aren't using it. So we thought we'll get a shower in there as well. Jubbers could go in there, and I'm sure he'd quite happily go in there. But it helps make it a really versatile space. And just as the light's going, it's getting a little bit, not dark, but you know, not as light. And you look how cosy it looks with the lights on in there. And the solarium's not on at the moment, but I can just look at this and imagine in the winter, Hoitze and Jubbers snuggled in there for the night and able to just free rein out here, move around on their cushioned pavers, which will be so comfortable on those arthritic bones. I'm just gonna take you for a little peaceful moment now, out with the two of them, up here. And just sit with them out here, with that beautiful view in the background. I could just sit here all evening. Oh, Susan, you've just reminded me that I still haven't shown you the seat by the gate. I went over there to do that, and then I completely forgot. I will take you back over there once we've had a few moments out with Hoitze and Jubbers. I think Jubbers is hiding round the corner at the moment. I don't know whether you can hear the bird song on there as well. But to sit, listen to the birds, listen to him munching. Every day I just am so grateful to my dad for keeping this farm in trust in our family, which it has been for, it'll be 111 years this year. And it has been badly let down by the establishment over the years. And it's been falling down for years. And now it's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, thanks to all of you who believe in what it is we do here and are helping us. Hoitze, don't go and knock the camera down. No, he wants to venture over there. And as I say, I can't ever stop being grateful. Melissa, how old is Hoitze? He's 22. Diane, thank you very much for coming. I'll see you on Wednesday. I am happy and at peace because this is the peaceful spot and this is what I want. Sorry, Diane was just saying that I look at peace up here. Do I look like a little gnome on a stone? I am because, you know, you have to, I'm going to start crying now because no, this is really special, really special. Don't fall over on the rocks.
It is really special.
You know, Hoitze, one of my...
Original boys.
Yeah. And... Sorry, you made me cry now. You know, I mean, trust you to go and walk on the rough ground now. You know, for years, this has always been a Hoitze space here. And he shared this with Femma for so many years. And I so wish Femma was here today to be able to see what it is. Femma, Drommy. And Hoitze was absolutely heartbroken when Femma went. And I remember the week before she went, and actually it was when we had Jack Whitehall here filming in Stable Stays. And I remember she lay down here and it was wood chip, and I sat with her and I knew she wasn't well. We lost her the following week. But Hoitze was heartbroken for a couple of years, I think. And I think that's when he really bonded with JB, because he's never really been very good at tolerating other big people, other bigger horses. Yeah, not big people. Sorry, he loves people, but he struggles with them in his space, whereas JB he absolutely adores.
It's so sweet when they are separated and they hear each other nicker for each other.
Yeah.
Like, where are you?
And then they see each other and then they act like they're indifferent. Yeah. In fact, Jubbers! Jubbers! Is he going to come round the corner? No, it's all right. I'll go round to him. I'll go round and see him. Sorry, I'll recompose myself. Hello, Jubbers. Hello, little squabbers. Thank you, Peg. I didn't think I thought I would be all right, but yeah, just sitting there, just seeing Hoitze pottering around, it just got to me. That's why I don't stop most of the time, because, you know, otherwise you have to sit and listen to your emotions. And, you know, this is a very, very special day. That ever since I've been at the farm, I've dreamed of this area being as it is now. And you've all made that happen. And Jubbers, you've made a mess of it this evening, but that's absolutely fine. Lorna, you're right. The girls turn out and, oh, there's so many things I want to do with that. And I will share more of that. I just wanted to get this done. You're going to come and potter too soon, Peg. Excellent. JB is 13. It's the same age as Bailey. Anyway, I think I've probably been talking enough, and I've just noticed that my phone is on 14% battery. So I think it's probably time to call this a day. But this has been a long time coming, and I'm so grateful to all of you who've joined us for this very special day. There's Hoitze still enjoying that grass over there. And he and Jubbers have now got full access to their house. Haven't you, darling? And you can make as much mess as you like. And we'll all come round and be your slaves and clean up after you every day. Jamie, you've just reminded me again, before my battery dies, I must take you to see the bench that I keep forgetting. That's so bad. I have such a bad memory. Here we go. Look, I'm not going to talk to anyone on the way. I'm going to... Oh, look, Diane's still here. I'm going to shimmy these out the way because I keep meaning to show everyone the bench and then get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it has drinks on it. Look at this beautiful bench. And this is the bench that Neil and Sean built. And we basically said to him about this area. It was a bit of a mess. And we just said, you know, you build something that incorporates a seat. And Neil said it would be lovely to have it like a sofa. And aren't they talented? And it just makes the perfect entrance to the Hoitze and Jubbers house. And that lovely little bit of lawn up there has been the perfect place for the bar. In fact, I think I should go and get myself... Lisa, don't suppose there's any jammy, is there? Could I? Is there a spare glass? And either. Is there a spare glass? I'm not going to have to drink out the bottle, am I? For a change. Oh, thanks. I usually only drink out of my Cumbria crystal glass. No, it's nicer. Is there a clean one? It doesn't matter. Oh, a pint. I don't mind a pint glass, just so I can have a sip or two. Thank you very much, Jan. It is proper pint glass. Thank you. Look, I've got a Carling pint glass of wine. Right, I'm going to turn it round. Look, I have. Like, we need to do a big cheers, don't we?
We do.
Yeah. Where's
Brilliant
Michael?
day. Brilliant evening.
Michael's sat up there.
Thank you. Well, it doesn't have to be
It's a
over.
brilliant evening. It's lovely.
Oh, I can't do it. Right, I can do that actually. I forgot that I've got it on a stand.
I think these horses should be... Oh, that's very dangerous, isn't
It is very dangerous. Can I do it like that? We need to get everyone in the picture to do a cheers, don't we?
We do.
I didn't plan this very well. Okay, sorry. Right, let me take that. No, let me stand it somewhere where we can see everyone. Right, okay, look, I'll put it on there. Right, look, I haven't even had a drink.
That's all right.
There we go.
It's fine, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyone who's still here, can we get everyone in the picture if you can see it over there?
Including Millie. Look at that.
Lisa's doing a runner. She's doing a runner.
She's coming.
Right, we need to make sure that everyone's in. Vince, Michael, where's Frey?
Do you want us down there or up here?
Wherever you like.
Wherever you
Oh,
like.
okay. That's fair enough. Where are we going? Anywhere here, so that because I want to do a big. Where's Lindsay?
I'm going behind.
Oh, they're in there.
We need. Hold on, we'll be back.
Lindsay and Hazel were having a big heart-to-heart.
Oh, okay.
There's another bottle there. Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought this would be a nice
Down with
thing
those
to do.
dandelions, you know. Yeah. Keep it cool, good.
I'm going to have a quick sip before we do a cheers. Look, we're getting... Lindsay's managed to escape me with the camera. I think every time she saw me around with the camera, she just went and hid. Look, people are leaving, but can we get? Have we got everyone in? I can't really see. I think we've got everyone in.
Also known as Diane.
Right.
This day and age, anything goes, Hazel. Absolutely. Depends on the day.
I'd like to say that I've got some wonderful finishing words to finish with, but I've talked too much, so there's not a lot more coming out. But I've got a bucket of wine. I'd like to again thank every single one of you on here, all these wonderful people here who are just part of our lovely community. What was that?
Frey's not here. Frey's inside.
Especially me.
Especially Vince.
And Frey, Tracy, she's inside. She's gone up there.
And Frey as well, who's off getting Uber ready, I would imagine, for the stable stay.
Yes.
But yeah,
Cheers.
cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Vince, the most important one.
You
know.
Cheers.
Oh, God.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, Lindsay. Pleasure.
Can somebody help me up?
No. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry I didn't read through all the comments. I think they appear again after about 24 hours. You're all brilliant. We love you loads, and we'll share lots more with you
We're
soon.
expecting the dance to the top of that bounce.
Bye.
So that means I need to get up there.